Hello, dear.
We're gonna get started with them, with or without them.
Okay, say hi.
Where are they at?
What's up, B? What's going on, man?
Dominique, that's a fiance.
He got a friend for
He's got tons of friends.
I just want to find your accent. That's all.
I got my
Laura
passport.
wants to get all the vagina.
I got
Come
my
with
passport.
us.
I've been to Paris. I've been to Rome. I've been Dominican.
I love
Tell
that.
them I
That is the
travel.
one thing that I think Americans have wrong across the board.
Yeah.
Is that so many people don't have passports and they think
Yep.
debt is, I need to drive the newest car.
Yep.
No, you need to
Me and my
travel the
friends-
fucking
me and my
world is
friends-
what you need to do.
Us three. When I first started pricing, I was getting cash. I had my bracelet. That paid for my
Right.
bracelet. And so we said, let's go to Paris. 3 bitches in Paris. And Rome. We did 3 days in Paris.
I've seen the
and 3 days
movie
in
on
Rome.
Netflix called
I hated Paris. I'm not gonna lie, I hated it.
He lives right outside of London.
They were just
It's not
to like Americans.
really.
I went to jail. I went to jail in a club in
I feel
Paris.
like Dominique and I are gonna get along famously. She was telling me about how she worked somewhere and people were testing her, and I was like, "That's funny that you say that because I just came from a place that did just that." I literally almost knocked this bitch out in front of my OGM. Oh. Okay, I wanted to call. Are you going to bed? Alright. Alright. Well. Lane, come here. Real quick. Are you live already? Alright, baby, I gotta go.
I'm busy.
Because you go say hi to Dominique. Alright, I love you, baby. I'll talk to you in a bit.
How are you? Nice to meet you. How old
Love
are
you.
you?
Bye.
6. Okay.
When are you gonna be 7? January 6.
Ooh, what's coming up? That's coming up.
You want some juice? I got some lemonade.
Lemonade. Yeah.
Not too bad, not too good.
Promise I am never letting.
Where's the other girl at?
She said she had hit me up and said she was running late.
Is she on her way? Is she gonna be here?
She said she was coming here. I know she's coming from out south. I ain't heard that else since then. I'm not worried about it. You know. Go ahead.
When you gonna start this? I'm trying to tell you. So I started by 7. 30 minutes.
Consistent.
We'll stop here in about 5 minutes.
I really think we could all just fucking wing it.
No, I got some questions and stuff all lined up.
Oh, do you? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. I'm afraid I might say something I'm
No, don't
going to
be.
regret. Oh, no, not to on the show. I'm just saying somebody's going to be watching and know the person that I'm talking about.
They wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story was different with me. God's plan, God's plan. I hold back sometimes I won't, yeah. I feel good sometimes I don't, hey, no. I finesse down Western Road, hey, next. Might go down to G.O.D., yeah, wait. I go on Southside G. Yeah, wait. I make sure that Northside eat. And still, bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. Hey, hey. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom, I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crashers to the party. And you know me, turn the 02 into the 03, dawg. Without 40 Ollie, there be no me. Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's plan, God's plan. I can't do this on my own, hey, no, hey. Someone watching it close, yup, close. I've been me since Scarlet Road, hey, road, hey. Might go down as G-O-D, yeah, wait. I go hard on Southside G, hey, wait. I make sure that Northside eat, yeah. And still, bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing they wishing on me. Yeah, yeah. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah.
Yo, welcome to Let's Talk About It. This is your boy, the Black Kelly Samurai, LeVar Hamlin, on this Monday, snowing his ass off up here in Chicago. Bringing to you guys a very special episode, our 45th episode since we came out within the year, so 44 already. Yep.
That's good.
So we call this segment, this interview process here, Life of a Bartender, man. And
life behind bars.
Life behind bars.
Bars.
Okay, damn.
I like that.
I feel like I got 3 strikes now. But anyway, to my left, we got Miss Niffer Bruno.
Hello.
Okay. And across the table from her, to my right, we have the ever so lovely, the bougie ass bartender.
Yes, that's me.
Miss Damo. You know, and if anybody around Chicago wants to know, we have another bartender. I think she's on the way, man. We're going to slide her up in here when she gets here. But I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it, man. Because we have a lot of shows and we have a lot of outings for like weekends, weekdays. I mean, Chicago is a big place. And everybody's going to go out. They're going to drink. Mm-hmm. And you always get that true. One person that, you know, that knows your order. Like this one here. And you know, somebody
I didn't
you talk
work
to
at
at the
Set
bar.
Bar long
I'm
enough
saying
to learn
sometimes bartenders is not only but they psychologists too. You know, confidants.
We're not only psychologists, we are drama historians, if you ask me.
Yes.
We know all of your girlfriend and boyfriend problems.
Yes. You
And-
know your wives, your husband.
I don't know your name, but I know
your
your beer.
girlfriends, your boyfriend, side bitch, main. You know everything.
You know all that.
You know, I know all of it, especially the side.
When you don't think your bartender's listening, she's
listen.
listening to everything. Everything. There's a journal in the back of our minds that's picking up everything. It's signals. Oh wait, what? There's drama. Let me go act like I'm cleaning over here.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
When you see him come in like 3 times, this third time this weekend, he got problems at home or something.
Oh, there's some men I used to see in my younger years that I used to see more than I'm sure their kids did. No, I mean it really the deep side of the bar, the alcoholics that you meet, it's kind of like disgusting. Okay. Those stories, it's depressing. There were people that would sit in my bar from noon till when I closed.
Oh wow!
Yeah, but I mean for the most part, not to get
okay. So
sad.
all right. So give me a little background with you two. I'm going to start with you, Niffer, because you know you was the first one here. So
yeah.
What you trying to say?
Background. Well, it took long enough for me
So
to
we
get
live
here.
on Facebook?
yes, we're live on Facebook.
How can I see it? I'm trying to see if I can see it.
Give me. I'll show you in a minute. But go ahead, Niffer.
So background on me, I'm 35. I've been bartending a very, very long time. Since I was thrown behind a bar when I was 18, actually. Hugely busy night. One of the bartenders walked out because she was hammered, and the owner threw me behind the bar, and I've been doing that ever since. Literally, it's a job that I cannot get out of because the money is good, and the people that I have met, i.e. LeVar and his team, keep me in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, you say it again. Oh yeah. That was another thing. Like we was at Murphy's when we did it one time. It was like the week of the 4th of July.
Yeah, it was actually. You're really good with time.
Yep. 1 second. Hello.
Yes,
why
am I not filming this?
Okay, I'll meet you down there. All right.
Oh, that was good.
Yep. It's always good.
I can't see it on Facebook though.
I'm gonna resume right now. You gotta go to Let's Talk About It shot.
I did.
Page, yeah.
I did, not on there.
All right, we're back.
Hello, stranger.
Uh-huh.
How do you
I don't see
do?
it.
Yeah.
I'm on the page.
It's not 80 degrees out.
So,
What's up, stranger?
You want to sit here? What's your preference?
She in my seat.
No,
Yeah.
go. That's fine. I'll get closer to the camera.
Let's switch, because y'all gonna be smoking. Damn, I love my cigar.
you left everything, huh? I know
You
we're
better run.
live right now. Give me a second. Oh no. Okay.
What's called? Fuck this.
You said forget the cigar?
Yeah. Damn it, fro.
Okay.
What's up, miss? How are you?
Good.
Let's switch.
So
I don't want to switch.
hang on, because I know we're still live and we're still up and running on air and stuff like that. So
Well, bloopers.
yeah.
Outtakes.
Oh, it's no such thing.
I think that's the best thing. I think that's the best
Get
thing
to
about
see how
live,
raw,
though.
how things really happen.
That's the best thing about live, though, isn't it? Is things can go.
Everyone's trying to ask me how they tune in. They can't tune in.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Oh, they're having fun.
I should have saved my question for you for now, so I should just re-ask it. Even though I already know the answer to this, your background, like how you got started in.
They didn't hear it.
No. So how did you get started in bartending? All I got is juice. Sorry.
I don't do none of that. You know, I like my stuff straight up. Really cold outside.
And what you can do now is share
Okay,
it
so
from there.
Okay, share from here.
Yep. So here we
Oh,
go.
that's
Oh,
the
the other bartender is here too. So
I think I just walked past it. I think I just walked past it too. My bad.
I'm not getting the notification either. We get to meet my kid, Corey, before we leave.
She here? Mm-hmm. The little one?
Yeah.
My buddy, he back overseas.
Yes, Lee
He is a fool,
is.
man.
So how's life treating you? Well?
Chilling, man. But honest with you. Stand out the way.
The Bears in London. Okay? Can we talk about this for a second?
They
I
lost.
was so I bet on about 4 games because when you're in the UK, you can bet on any games. And I was like, I know this. I'll bet on Green Bay. You have to it's a scoring over 40 points. I lost like $15.
Oh,
2 days.
Like you about to say 1,500.
That's still terrible.
I lost. Put that on.
All right. Here we go.
How are you?
Oh, shit.
I'm Jennifer.
Bartending
Nice to meet you. Pleasure.
Is that my little homie? What's up? The shortest bartender in the world.
How you doing?
Somebody's want to get you drunk, boy.
For real.
Yes.
Let me-
Come get her.
She beat
I
you drunk.
hug.
Y'all do hookah too?
You ain't gonna never be sober with her.
Say sober. What's
Me
that?
and him. Boy, them talking about some.
You
That's a high elbow.
gotta do a 10-drink minimum with her bar?
No, you about 2 equal teams.
Two, right. That's all you gonna need.
Okay, so we already live on the thing. We're gonna start this all over again, okay? So
We do.
we're gonna do introductions. We got Miss Niffer Bruno here.
Hi guys,
She
again.
she the first one on the Puff gear. And then over here
Someone
we
to make
got
tobacco.
the bougie bartender.
Yes, that's
bougie
me.
ass bartender, I'm sorry. Miss Dominique. Alright.
Hey.
We got the other co-host here. The janky one.
Do you bartend on the side court?
Hell no.
He needs to though. He
Or
needs to
CL
though.
Crawford.
He needs to though.
And
He's got the personality for it.
we got the we got Chicago. We got North, West, South. We got
Right.
Mocha Hondas here. We're gonna call
Like that.
Mocha Hondas here. Bartender. So if y'all want to catch us any across our live feeds, we on Facebook Live under Let's Talk About It Shy under the fan page. Also, we are on iHeartRadio, Spreaker, and we'll be up on YouTube later on tonight. So what we was talking about just now was getting a little feedback of how everybody got started and how we all met. Me and Corey was actually having a podcast meeting, and we met Niffer at Murphy's.
Ain't Murphy's no
Murphy's no more?
Right, it's the Lantern
Okay.
House. So you didn't meet
All right,
me.
the place for
I
you knows.
interject. I was eavesdropping, and I was like, "Wait, what are you guys doing? Why are you talking about social media? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why do social media?" Mm-hmm. So it was more or less. I made you guys my friends. I forced the friendship. Really.
She
made it happen.
depoted away onto the podcast.
I saw an opportunity and pounced.
Okay. And we also had a dope show at Murphy's one time.
You did.
with you and your
That was
fiancé,
an
Lee.
awesome show, actually.
Okay. And Damo, I seen her at Robinson's. They were like, come on up to Robinson's. I said, I ain't doing shit else. So I went up there. Everything else that went through my head once I walked through the door, I'm going to leave that G14 classified.
Classified.
I'm just going to say it
I
like
was
that.
at family barbecue. I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, at the cash register, man. And then this is my first time meeting you in person. So, and I know you be out south.
Well, you never met her in person.
Never met her
How
in
did you
person. This
guys?
is my
How did
first
you guys
time
come
meeting
into
her in person.
contact?
Facebook.
Was it from the group itself? That's awesome.
We in various groups together on Facebook.
I just know that you.
got her own group.
I know you promote the hell out of your sets. I know that, and I know you.
What she gonna do?
I know all three of you guys promote
I
whatever
think
you guys are doing.
I think you both can agree. That's a
have
part
to.
of bartending is if we're not getting naked, we have to promote.
Yeah.
We're not naked, guys. We're dressed. We're clothed. Sometimes
Yeah, no
but
personality.
cleavage, a lot of
Personality
cleavage,
pays.
but clothes.
For me, promoting is important because I'm not only the type of bartender that likes to hog up the money. I like to bring money in as well. I feel that my people should support me as well as I support them. So if I'm doing something, come see me. You know, that's
I appreciate that, and I think that comes with age in bartending. When you're younger, I think it's more of a selfish I want the money. And then now that I've gotten older, like with the production of comedy shows and that kind of thing, it's like I want it to be a collaborative effort where we all promote, we all work hard, and we all make really big money.
Exactly.
And it's paid off better now than it has in my younger years.
All right, so how did each and every last one of you get started? I'm going to start with you. late Lucy. You know.
All right. Well, I got started bartending about 8 years ago. I actually had lost my job. And a friend of mine, I did. I was wrongfully fired from a corporation that I was involved with, and I had a friend of mine say, "Hey, you know, you got a really nice personality. Your customer service skills.
I feel like all of us, we've all been scouted.
He was like, you should get started bartending." So that's pretty much what I started to do. I took the bartending class at ABC Bartending School.
What? Me too.
That's right.
Y'all
So,
was in the same class. Huh?
No. I'm only 4.5 in the game. She got some years on me. So.
Oh, okay.
So I learned how to make. I learned how to make various drinks, and I became good at it. So I know a lot of people that own bars and own clubs, and a couple of them they was just like, you know, try it out, and I've been doing it ever since.
Okay, Damo, because we had asked her about how we first met first, so we're gonna go to you about getting started.
Okay, I got started similarly the same way she did, working for a corporation, wrongfully fired. But
I like that I know the corporation too.
You know that
corporation.
But
He'd be like, "Fuck you."
But a lot of my friends like, you have that it thing, you get that personality, you should be a bartender. I'm like, whatever. So I took the class. I was like, I'm gonna go back and finish it up. Then I got fired. I said, oh shit, I gotta do something.
Right.
So I went, finished. Then I hit a lot of bars. They were like, yep. My first bar was at Red Diamond. Shout out to my boss, Will. But yeah, same kind of thing. You know, people like, you good at it. And now it's like, I could never stop. I could never. The money's good, as well as I get to meet so many different people. Some people book me for private events, connections.
Straight cash, homie.
Well, not always.
It just depends.
They ain't going for the five.
No. Do not audit me, please.
She said,
everything is taxed.
It's taxed.
Yeah. I don't know what they talking about.
But yeah, same thing, you know.
Cash.
Everyone's just like, you got the personality. And now when I bartend, people are like, where's that? I'm like, hey. I'm out. Right. And it's like, it's a good thing and a bad thing. But we'll get into that.
Hopefully with the questions.
All right, Nuffer, go ahead.
Well, I already said it on live, but I'm 35. I started when I was 18. I was working at a pizza parlor / Friday night Spanish hoorah. Okay. And one of the bartenders was hammered and had to go home. And the owner didn't know that he thought I was 21 because I'd been partying there. And so I was cocktailing, and he goes, Jennifer, behind the bar. And I was like, wait, what? I'm just serving buckets of beer. And at 18 years old, I was, boom. And it was the bug that bit me, and I've never been able to leave the industry.
Hold on, so you was actually selling beer before you was legally
able
to start drinking
now.
beer.
Again,
you know they just fucked up, right? You know they just fucked up, right?
Yeah. Well, they're a closed business now. They're not even in business. So.
I went there. Put their ass on blast.
Jake's Pizza.
Okay. Y'all fault.
In Bolingbrook, Illinois. Yeah, it was a good time.
Okay.
It was a good experience. But every time I've tried to corporate Walgreens, I've done all these other things. Nothing compares to the money that you can make as a bartender. No. If you're good at your job. If you're shit at your job, you probably don't belong here. But if it's something, the customer service industry is something that you can't get out of, it's likely because the money is so great.
Let me ask a question for all you guys.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
How many people you met that dropped out of college that's doing bartending? Because it seems like
I know people who have graduated with degrees who are not pursuing their degrees because you make so much money bartending.
I'm just asking.
Actually, bartending put me through college. I was able to finish my degree. I have a dual degree in nursing and in education.
You got 19 jobs.
I just thank God. I'm gonna be honest. I thank God. I hate a lot of people knock bartenders and they try to lowball them. people
Like,
judge
what's
us.
your real job? What's like this?
What do you
is
mean,
somebody-
like,
I
it's
failed
not-
taxes
Yeah,
at the
When
end
I
of the
say
year.
knock, I've been told I don't work a real job because it's not a corporate job. But
Do it
they
pay
don't.
real bill?
But they don't understand the bag. They
That is
don't understand the
something.
bag that I check though.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
You
So-
or I would think that you can't
That's the
even.
dumbest
You
thing
would
I've
not
ever heard.
believe
But
the amount of
it
people.
gets said. People. I know a lot of people don't even respect our job as a real job. But
Yep.
you have to have a lot of patience.
Is he the ones that
And-
don't tip?
Probably.
Both.
Likely 10%.
It's
Yeah,
both.
likely
Both
10%.
It's both.
that I know. I know
Yeah.
people that tip good and they still assholes
Yeah.
because they got it and we just pour drinks. That's the concept that some people think.
Do they know
Yeah.
you can poison them if you really want it?
I mean,
Why would I say it's like,
that would be terrible.
Do y'all,
Yeah.
do y'all
Chicago
sip
Sunday.
extra extra
I
pounds
cursing out a
or
third
do y'all
drink.
just water down their drinks where they just can't tell the difference no more?
That's the
Oh, that's
dumbest
funny.
thing,
No,
yo.
I just laugh at them. That's
I
all
said,
I
okay,
do.
but
And I offer them another shot. Like, do you need anything else? That's
Is that
it.
it?
Well,
You
that's
sure?
my favorite thing used to be when I worked at a dive bar and displays was what else do you do? Mm-hmm. I
Or
come
they
to work
surprise.
every morning and I work open to fucking close, 14 hours a day. I go home. I may have drank a little bit too much, so that I don't have a huge savings account. But all of that stuff, and then they would get real cocky, and
Very
majority
cocky.
men of like trying to degrade a woman.
Yeah,
and I would
that's
tell them the minute they would say that, give them the whole spiel. I work 14 hours a day. I work harder than you. You're here 7 days out of the week. So what's your real job?
Exactly.
And then,
Spending money with
and then
y'all, shit.
I would take,
I would take some alcohol.
I would
And
take my
also,
fake
a lot of
money
people-
and buy him a shot.
A lot of people, like, for me, I work a day job. I'm like secretary during the day, and then who's your bartender at night?
Who's your
But a lot of people like, oh, you have a
That's
real
what I'm
job.
saying.
This is a
you,
real
you
job.
the real life
too.
Miss Trinidad then, huh?
You know, this
They
is a
do.
real job too. Bartending is a real job. It pays.
Yes.
It like I said, it pays for braces. I was to Paris and Rome on bartending. I've done a lot with just bartending money, and I've helped a lot of people out too. So it is a real job when it comes down.
There's not that I'm not making nearly this much because I'm not young and zero wrinkles. But there was 1 year that I had logged everything that I had made, and I had made just under $90,000.
Yeah.
I think I was 26.
So let me ask you.
Again, nothing to show for it because
Let
I
me
was
ask you
stupid.
guys, let me ask you guys this question because when we booked this show, I said, look, we got North Side, West Side, South Side.
What's
And
that?
so it's like I always wanted to just know like what the like
Different.
I want to know what the
atmospheres.
differences is because you know some people drink more of a certain drink on one side of town than the
you talking
other.
about?
So,
Oh,
like-
for
Because we're
what the
wise,
area
too.
drinks?
I mean, because
or-
like what I do for a living, I know off duty, I'm keep as hid as I can. They drink different than what I drink when I go hang out with them. So it's like I always want to know like what do you guys like serve up mainly? Like if
Well-
it's your top 5 drinks like you would actually use the most.
Well,
of.
I'm saying for the West Side people, West Side,
Cognac.
it's cognac
Whiskey.
and a lot of tequila. We go through so much Don Julio Nejo, Patron Nejo, Hennessy and Remy like crazy. That's all we drink. It's not more so cocktails. We don't even need to do cocktails. It's just, let me get Hennessy. That's it.
Yeah,
Those
they
4 things.
They just go straight all the
They
time.
just go straight on.
That's
just
interesting to me that
straight.
you thought of that question.
Yeah, what
because now I'm like, damn.
Yeah, what about you? What about you?
They drink everything out south. I'm sorry.
Oh, Long Island.
What do you have
I'm
on
sick of
sale?
Long Island.
Definitely, Long Island is number one.
Number one, yeah, that's true.
But just like she said, a lot of Neho, cognac, they drink everything. I can't even put no certain liquor, whatever is gonna get them there. That's what they want.
So they drink red label, black label. all
Yes,
that?
yep. The Wards, Granddaddy, we pouring everything.
Oh, I hate Granddaddy.
They drink it. They drink it.
That's
They
why I started
drink
partying
it.
now. So.
They still make that?
Yes, they do.
Yes,
I mean,
They party
again,
out
it
them
depends on the
times.
culture too. Who you bartending for? A lot of older guys, they drink that whiskey. You know, they're not drinking your Jameson. They drinking your Gentleman Jack. They're gonna ask for the labels. You know, the black labels. That's what they
It
want.
is.
Young
There's a
crowd.
lot of
Young
people. There's a
crowd.
lot of people.
So
that
when
have
I bartend
status.
for younger people, they drink different than older people.
Okay.
Yes,
It's a lot about status.
and
I
you still
currently. Well, I just last week worked for a bullshit company in Granite City that they closed, unbeknownst to anybody. But currely,
Go ahead, come on.
it's-
He went to
I'm like the black widow bartender of this industry. I've been a part of 7 businesses that have shut down. So this last one,
So
when
you
we
got
found
me
out that
shaking.
Sunday, I was like, is it me? What the?
So you
fuck
get
is
them
happening?
drunk then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So much so that the overhead increases and we lose business. As far as
We'll find you on Bar Rescue. We're gonna see you one day.
I was they had scouted us, one of the bars I worked at, for that, but we weren't drama filled enough for the show itself. They couldn't. Even
So even that is political when they go with like Bar Rescue.
Yeah.
If they're not pulling ratings, they want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
They
You
even
have to
asked
keep
them,
crying, fighting.
what don't you like about the owner's wife? And I was like, whoa.
The fuck?
She signs my paychecks.
Exactly.
Shut your mouth.
I mean, you did. You'd be a damn fool to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what? Unless she say, yeah, because we want to get these ratings because we get paid too or something.
Yeah, it helps them out.
It would have done something for an early Snapchat social media thing.
I got a question for all you.
Well, where I am now currently, I won't say where. Because they haven't picked up my comedy show yet. I will promote them when they pick up my comedy show. It's a lot of Bloody Marys, a lot of mimosas, a lot of
Bloody Marys.
Yeah, agreed completely. Why do you want to drink cold tomatoes? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
Or get a cold pizza or something.
But you still have cheese and all that. Cold tomatoes are disgusting to drink.
Let me ask y'all this: do they really? Because I got sick one time. I ain't gonna say that the bar Robinson.
What you say?
Robinson.
Yeah,
you a damn lie.
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, come on.
36th birthday. I'll never forget.
Yeah, I need you to.
2 years ago.
We just
I don't even know.
open for 2 years.
I feel like we needed a fireplace. It was 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's been about 2.5 years, brother. Okay, come on with it.
Actually, it's been long. Because No. Let me make sure because my birthday actually coming up next month, so it's been almost 3. I drink Jameson, right? I think I was drinking Paul, my son. Do you wait? These bars? Let me.
Yeah, I'm about to explain it because we don't serve that in South Carolina.
No.
Is that a brand?
When
I don't even know what that
services
is.
get low, do y'all put some other shit in there?
Some bars do.
No. Some bars do.
A lot of bars do.
Well,
our bar don't.
That is state
I
of
never
Illinois
threw off
illegal
Jameson
as
to
fuck.
that day.
Let me
and
tell
never
you
threw off
something. We have
Jameson
liquor
after.
distributors and we pop open all our bottles. So I don't know what you had before that.
That day,
our
they
bottles,
didn't.
No.
And I ain't even had that much. I can drink.
All of our
Wait, what are you
liquor is
saying
from a
that you
distributor.
got
He
sick?
said he got
I was
sick.
doing
He probably
that.
got
What did
too
you eat?
fucking
What
drunk.
did you eat that day?
I ate wings there.
Well, they might have.
What did you eat in the morning?
Everything.
Right.
I
don't
hey,
care.
no.
Hey, Corey, she almost told you what it was.
Right.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
I ain't saying y'all did. I just asked a question.
I'm telling you, we
Did
have
y'all
a
suck
liquor.
there's-
We have a
throw a little
liquor
of this
distributor.
bullshit in there, and it's still gonna sit.
Oh, so you have a Tito's and you
Some
put a
people-
Smirnoff. Yeah, I've worked at numerous.
Yeah, a lot of people do, but we don't.
Don't do me
half
like
the
that.
clubs you
I
go
wouldn't lie
to
you. That's why
downtown.
everything I
utilize
love. I would
that
not lie to you. We have not ever had to pour nothing into our liquor. We have bottles and bottles of liquor. We have a distributor.
It's just
We
a
don't have to do that.
coincidence.
It's
I
a
never threw it
coincidence.
before.
Whatever you ate
and
before
I
that,
never threw
listen
up
to
after.
me.
Whoever
And
comes
I
out
drink
nasty,
Jameson a
that's
lot.
what it was.
Half
Our
the clubs,
bars, no.
half the clubs
Somebody
you go to.
bamboozled me that night.
Half
Yeah,
the
somebody
clubs
I
you
was
go
upset.
to.
And I stopped going a little bit too.
I knew you was there because I can go back in my timeline. I've been here for 2.5 years.
Half the
I
clubs
tell
you go to.
It'll be 3 years.
I can
coming
tell
up.
you.
I
We ain't been open
know
for
for
years.
me,
You sure
and
wasn't-
like where I work, I can't really say what they do in the back room because my only job is to pour the liquor. When they start getting into that and want to know, is this really that? I don't even feed into that because I feel like, it's what they wanted you to have. I just regulate. I just put the ice in the cup, shake it up to bartender. And I'm the type of bartender, drink what you want to drink.
I will tell
I'm
you.
vouching from where he said he was at because I know
he
for a fact.
specifically said.
He tried to specifically.
You've been to a few of my bars.
Never threw up at your bar. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm like, I know what my drink tastes
So
like.
she got you drunk and you didn't throw up or hangover?
What? I come from what was
So
that?
you got
130th?
roofies.
At the taco.
The Lingo Martini.
He was somewhere.
Somebody working
in
it.
Mind you, I'm coming
Anyway,
from
I
all
listen to him because
And-
I've been there for 2 years.
I'm just saying.
Plus.
I know another place that used to do a brown sugar.
Yeah,
I got some too though.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, something ain't right with this. I know what I drink.
But I'm telling you, I worked there and I know the liquor order that we get, and I know how liquor.
I'm not saying y'all did or you didn't. I'm just saying
You
what
tried.
happened.
You did.
I'm
You
just saying
tried.
where I threw up at.
I don't care if you threw up at, but what you have
I'm
before
saying,
that.
maybe it was the chicken. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it was, but it wasn't from the liquor because I know for a fact.
We're gonna solve this crime at a later date.
Yeah, we're gonna start. Me and him gonna talk off camera.
The next
I
live.
don't want to
All
throw up.
burgers.
Okay.
Huh?
Well, he's been there now.
We'll
He's
see
been
that.
toasted now. He ain't never threw up. Unless he's been hungover.
I never threw up publicly.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Next question, because you're going to make me mad.
I definitely threw up publicly.
Because, look.
All right, so do you guys just exclusively be at the spots you're at, or do you just go to, like, how do you go about being at several different spots? Because I know when you promote, sometimes you'll be at the Scoreboard, sometimes you'll be at Robinson's.
I get booked. Listen, whoever's talking cash to pay me is where I'm going to go.
And I know you'll be at 50-yard line, and
Yeah, I work
I know it's another one like on 103rd.
I work at Shaq's Lounge, 50-yard line, Judy Sports Bar and Grill, and I also guest bartend at various bars.
Yeah,
I heard about Judy Sports. I heard about Judy.
I never heard of Judy.
Where are you
Judy Sports Bar is located far south side.
It's like right.
It's Pullman,
like
Roseland. Right? It's the Pullman Roseland community, typically.
Okay.
So
they got like the best, like you know how Chill's fried chicken was.
Chill.
Yeah, Judy's Sports Bar and Grill. I'm gonna just have to go and say this: we do have the best chicken. Okay, I'm sorry, everybody is gonna agree.
I'm
trying to tell you.
I'm gonna say this.
Hot Rod Cafe.
Because Chill's got shut down, they do got the best. But
I ain't never been there.
for a while, it was back and forth because they,
Chill's got it on the wings.
Yeah.
I ain't been to y'all spot
you gotta
yet,
come check us
but
out.
Chill.
I clearly need to. We don't
by me. Can anybody say nothing?
I started thinking he sold more chicken than them. Look after a while.
Yeah.
People come walking out of that.
I'm gonna be honest. I came all the way out here to Chill's for the chicken. I know it is foul. I cannot lie. I mean, like, my friends from out west brought me out
to Chill.
And I'm telling you, I was so pissed off one day. We got there at the. He was like, "Baby, I ain't selling no more chicken." I damn near want to cry. I was mad as hell. I came all the way out.
They tell you it's like a 35 to 45 minute wait.
They really mean it.
I
mean, they really mean it.
So the only thing we have close that would even rank on any scale would be Mugveros.
Okay.
Mugs. Their sausage is amazing, but their chicken and their ribs are phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal.
Yes,
but I know they're north side.
I'm sold on.
That's true.
North.
Everybody know as a bartender, to me, it's like food and liquor goes hand in hand. My customers cannot drink.
Don't they help y'all out when they
in case you get too
drunk?
Yes.
Just eat whatever them. Okay, no, I need about 4 or 5 more drinks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm not
tacos. I don't care.
When I go to Robinson's, when I go to Robinson's, the only thing I ever get there is the fried fish. The fish, man.
Fish have the fish sandwich.
No.
I haven't had the fish sandwich before.
I love the sandwich.
I'm focused on one thing.
Next time you guys go out there, come get me.
Everybody, we want to do a booty group.
We got you. You know they're gonna bring you back behind the pod too. You know, put you to work too. So one of the things, like, I know sometimes, Damo, you go on the book. And I can tell when you have a rough day, a rough night, because you're like, man, look, I'm only one bartender. I can't get to you when I want to. Calm the fuck down, chill out.
It is because what happens is
you be live doing that.
No, I have a bartender rant. I have a rant, and I'll tag all my fellow bartenders. What it is because like on Thursday nights at Robson Ribs, Darren girls. You know, crash about we watch shit.
He definitely gonna have to dance and eat and
So we get so busy, and people they come in at like 9:30. So we're open to 12. So from 9:30, say 10 o'clock, then you snap it at me and hey, I'm like, I'm giving one second.
Nothing's right. More insane than somebody that does this
like,
to me.
Please, just give me 1 second. I'm get to you. The liquor's not going anywhere. It's not gonna walk out the place. You just have to wait. People are so impatient and then like, "What's wrong, baby girl? You didn't try to cuss me out over a fucking drink, and you didn't know what the hell you." When I get to you, what you want? Oh, you know what? Oh, what y'all want? No, it's not no.
This is wild.
What do you want?
That was David Buster's downtown.
Do you guys go through the same thing she goes?
Oh yeah. No. So I don't know if I.
That's my damn life story.
I'm in white America, USA, where it's not just this. I can't. So I purposely. What's your name? Tell me your name. I'm Jennifer. so that it's none of, I can't, something about somebody who is that, if you want to treat somebody like that, go treat your neighbors like that. Don't come to anywhere that I work and demand you need to serve me the same respect that that's one thing when I was younger. I would deal with a lot more shit then because I was like, oh, you never know, they might fucking tip me off.
I don't deal with shit at all.
Now I have the right to refuse service to you, so you will treat me with respect.
Table, I bang back. I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Hold on. But you do got some shitty ass bartenders.
And that's no. And that's
it's 5 of us.
But listen,
how the hell you don't walk past me 5 times?
But you still don't have the right to treat them.
No, I won't do that. But I'll
walk
sit there
out and
for
go
a
to a
minute.
different bar.
Or just say, hey, can you help me? A lot of people are good. That my Thursday night people, I love them. They're like, Dama, when you get a chance, I'm like, I'll see you. I'll see you.
And see, it's those people that I'm more attentive to.
When you bang on the table
exactly.
or say, excuse me, I'm like, excuse me too.
Like I said, when it comes to me, because I bartend at different crowds, it just depends on the age and where I'm at. A lot of my sister girls, I don't really try to take offense because I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just put a color on it. Black people, we are like aggressive with our talk and how. A lot of times, some of the young ladies don't even really be meaning it like that. I mean, it's where they from. I guess I don't know, but I try to keep in mind that. You know, I'm telling you, because when I get to them, they be so sweet. You know, I be wanting to turn around like bitch, but I just instead I'm like, hey, how you doing? They be like, hey girl, you so pretty. Can you help me? I'm like, you know, so. I try to keep that in mind, but again, it can get really frustrating, like she said, when you got a lot of people in front of you and then they don't know how to talk to you, and it's a level of respect. Yeah. Like, I get it, but then again, I don't know what this person been through before they got to me. Right. You know, I don't know what's wrong. I feel like as bartenders, we kind of like underpaid psychiatrists. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I was saying before you got here. I try not to judge them, you know, because
that's why I try to be nice
when they come in my bar, I guarantee you, when you leave, you gonna feel a different way. I'm gonna put my love on you. That's it.
And
you
she
leave.
Can sing.
Yes, I do sing.
Really? Karaoke, she's singing all the songs.
I don't sing all the songs. Stop it.
Get the mic, it's over with. She goes from church to R&B. She might
I go to church from R&B. Stop it.
You mean to tell me she go from Mariah to K. Michelle
to somebody else work at Cheers? Don't ask me how. She make it work.
Yes, I do. I love to sing. I am a singing bartender. I pour drinks and sing at the same time.
I'm a twerking bartender.
That's talent.
So hold on.
I twerk too. I do that too. I can bartender too. I twerk.
That's
right.
You
be going to
I do it all.
I know Jennifer would have you dying laughing because we was out there and she was like, "Oh, you and Corey just had me dying laughing." I thought that was funny. Like she was cracking jokes.
You have to have. Well, that's what makes you good bartenders. You've got to have a niche.
Entertain your crowd. Okay. Nobody want no boring bartender.
I want to add like not just psychiatrist, but like a doctor, a mother figure,
and all kinds
like y'all wear a lot of hats, man.
A lot of hats.
So y'all feel like when y'all put on drink, they just
do you know
counselors.
Do you know what shocks me? I don't know about where you guys are, but I find that people, especially as I've gotten older, because wisdom comes with age, that like they'll come in just to be around you, even if it's just to be just a water.
Oh, definitely.
Just because. We've gonna listen
because
there's some people out there that literally just need a friend.
Yeah.
And that's
all the time.
Maybe it's a narcissistic pull.
No,
you know what I mean? But it makes me feel good that somebody out there is like, God, I'm having a shit day.
You know why? Because
the
bar is supposed to be.
I'll leave.
Yeah, a lot of people do
that.
Because she know how, or he know how to make my drink.
Yeah, that's true.
And it ain't hard. You just pour it, but if you pour it, smash it.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Do not say it's not hard.
No. For what I get to drink, ain't nothing mixed in it.
Okay, what you get to drink?
Hey, Court.
Heavy.
Hey, Court. So you ever been that type where it's just a bartender that actually brought you in one time and you just wanted to be there, or you just?
Yeah, I'm gonna put you like this.
Has it always been the alcohol?
Tan Flower, my man Bussy. He know all the bars that number
he
one.
Don't
Bussy be knowing.
But he like my girl mocha bartender at Walk the Bam. I'm like, man, I ain't coming out south.
Aww.
Went out there.
Terrence do have
been going out south since.
I'll
tell you
what you bartending at?
I'm there.
I
And
hit
he
on
has
Facebook. You
supported
got
me
tonight?
at
She
all
say
the
no.
bars I
I ain't
worked at.
coming.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because I know I'm here for entertainment.
Definitely.
We're gonna laugh.
Ain't we?
We're
We gonna have a good
eat,
time.
We're gonna have
That's
a good
it.
time. I ain't
That's how I
coming
roll.
in. What you want?
I
ain't no good service.
Hey, I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one.
Man, I like traveling bartenders.
You
travel.
There's one particular one.
I don't know much about
he
that.
He do it to all my bars.
You travel, I'm coming.
And that's love.
I don't be like,
That's
I don't be
love.
like,
That's
No,
love.
I'm like, hey,
When you see certain people fall, through them doors,
You know
what I do? I'ma smell. You know, I'll be like, oh,
My people
came
in
to
the
see
building.
me. That's it. That's what
it's exciting when your people.
Oh, I'm
who
overexcited.
are
I
your
get
repeat
stupid
customers.
schoolgirl.
They end up becoming family. A lot of people like, "Nah, I just love you, girl. I had a party here. You come out." Like, no.
See, that's love.
Or when you get the
Okay.
review on social media or some kind of Google and they specify you by name and it's like
Yeah.
me and my
all
fake
my
job over
clients
here.
and my customers that's watching, they will tell you. Everybody that's watching will tell you how Mocha get down. I'm not gonna keep bragging on myself, but I'm just saying.
No, you
when
should.
you come sit on my bar, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna love
partner.
you. That's it. I'm gonna pour your water. I ain't no snobby bitch.
And do you know why?
That's just it. And I'm gonna buy you a shot. That's it. We gonna do our shots. That's it.
That's
And
good.
then when
But
you get
that's-
home, you're gonna be like, damn, that Mocha. She
Cortez,
fucking.
what
Why
up?
she do that?
Friday.
Can't fucking with her.
It's not only that. That's why you're going to sustain
I give a shout out to
career at
bartenders
bartending.
though. If I wake up the next morning hungover, I would get on the book or something like, and I'll tag you like, look, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
I get them tags all the
I ain't
time.
fucking with you no
You
more.
ain't shit.
And then like 2 days later, I'll be right back next to you. So
Like, what's up, right?
I just
Round
say
two.
in my tequila days, she was the reason. Her and a few others had, man, I used to get up and like, how?
Them tequilas. Yes.
What? Man, I ain't up there. There's a
Tequila
girlfriend
shots.
house just like, how the fuck I ain't up here? I thought we broke up.
I can't drink.
So
Worked out, though.
Let me ask you guys this question. All guys, do you guys actually like know, like who are, if you know them by name, like who are your most pleasant customers? Like you just know them, you never have no
Got
problems
so
with
many.
them.
I can't say no names. People
Yeah,
gonna get
people
pissed
like,
off. They
really?
watching me
Yeah.
now.
Like,
Like,
you
yeah,
missing
bitch,
that.
they shout me out.
No, because like
We just say if she don't bartend at certain bars, we don't go back.
It alludes to like what you guys were saying, how people will come and slam on the thing, but they'll spend money and they'll keep supporting you. But
Definitely.
it's not what you do; it's how you do it.
You've
And
got a
how you
lot
do
of.
it.
I think it's everywhere. You've got, especially if you're a dive bar, you've got your old timers that come in and they come in often, and that's how you pay your
Oh,
bills.
yes,
The
man.
Friday
I
Saturday
like
is
too,
high
yeah.
volume.
That's right.
And it's the turnover.
That's your
So I mean,
regulars.
the people that actually come in and respect you and want to get to know you or your life story, those people that you forge bonds with. I, in my years, have met so many people that I've referred back to legal problems, divorce problems, all that stuff that I met
Lifelong
in a
friends.
bar
Yeah.
that have helped me through some really
Lifelong
shitty.
friends.
Exactly.
That's why it pays to be nice and appropriate to people.
Exactly.
That's
That's
what
it.
I think about me.
But that's not even just in a bar, though.
Yeah, that's
that's
in
in life.
everyday
You should
life.
always treat people with respect.
But in the bar more so I'm like, that's my little tip coming in. So I'm like, I'm like, you need some? I call everybody boo. Hey boo, you need some boo? They're like, hey.
And out south, you know what it is, babe? Hey, baby. What you
I'm
need,
boo.
babe?
So
It's baby
West Side
outside.
food.
It's baby
Sugar
outside.
daddy gonna be tipping her
And
off.
sweetheart outside.
it's hun
Yes,
or
sweetheart.
dog.
Look at that.
$100.
Hun and dog. Love. Hi, love. Hey, love. What do you need, beautiful?
Now I got a question.
But see, I do that a lot with women. Always become
'Cause
the
they're-
girlfriend's friend before the boyfriend's
Yeah.
friend.
Smart though. That's very smart because you get that.
I'm like, hey boo.
The minute
what
she,
you
Better not
she
tip
can
her.
trust you.
But I'm going to
do?
be
But that
honest.
happens though. That
I gotta
happens
be
a lot.
honest though. In my younger years, when I first started bartending, I had to have thick skin because I was bartending a lot of older professional women. They don't want to hear that sweetheart shit. Like
That's true.
Like
Even-
saying, introducing them, saying boom, baby, them, they. First of all, ma'am, my name. I'm sorry,
Doctor.
ma'am.
I'm
Excuse
doctor.
me. You know,
Grandma.
right? But look, a little ma'am means something else too to me.
Somebody
But,
named
okay, ma'am.
and Phyllis and
But I'm be honest, some of the older ladies,
Margaret.
and I used to hurt my feelings so bad. I'm telling you, because I'm so nice, and I had to ask some of the older bartenders, like, what the fuck wrong with her? Why she talking to me like that? Hey, like, baby, it's a culture thing. You got to understand. Some of these older women, they want respect. They don't feel that you are old enough to call them.
The amount of times
So
that
I had to take that in consideration too. Huh?
the amount of times that I've said it, like, and especially when it's an older couple and it's a wife, and I'm like, "Hi, hon, can I get you?" And it's the wife that I'm because it's a term of endearment for me. I don't notice I do it so often. So when the woman would point it out, I'm like,
I'm sorry.
shit, I did I? And then I get defensive because I'm like, I didn't say it like I wanted to go blow in the bathroom right now. I was just saying, hey, do you want to
I know that brings you to the next question. Don't we get a lot of flack from women? Shit, when you gonna ask them?
Let me ask y'all this. When you have your regulars, and I know y'all work with others, and they so happen to bartend your regular, does that cause a little friction sometimes? Because, sometimes you're regular. I know I'm like that. I'll wait.
Yeah.
A lot of
you know damn well you better wait if you come to my job.
My thing is, if you pour me a drink, would you feel some type of way?
Not really.
I don't care.
I seen that happen.
You know what? Not really.
Took my regular.
When I worked in a strip club,
really.
it was more so really like, no. I'm like, it's not a big deal.
Right.
Like, if he gonna tip you, he gonna tip you. If he gonna
Exactly.
tip me, I don't care about that shit. But when you stuff my toes and you see I'm with them,
Right, and
then
you just
there's gonna be an issue.
when you
But
do
bar-
too much.
like, you came to my
It's
bar,
bartending
right there.
ethics, right? It's
It
called
definitely
ethics.
is.
As you know, for me, a lot of times I bartend by myself because I've been bartending for 8 years. I'm fast. I don't usually have people standing next to me. So it has been times when motherfuckers was next to me and I'm looking at them like, damn. Chill the
What
fuck
you want to
out.
drink?
You know what I mean?
Like, damn,
Now, because
cuz.
sometimes some people do too much. Now, the younger bartenders that really kind of don't know, they kind of inexperienced, I don't do that with them, but some of these women know what they doing. They might know you came in there for me. You know what I'm saying?
And
I might,
for what you need.
and continually do it. Then, yeah, it's an issue. But if I'm busy, and it's a lot of people that, you my friend, I'm be like, yeah, it's okay for you to get a drink, from her or whatever the case is, because ultimately my main goal is you being satisfied. I don't want you sitting there, waiting for a drink just because I want your tip. Hell no. If I'm busy, she ain't doing shit. She can pull your drink. It's just that simple. That's me.
So do you guys? When you are working with somebody else, do you pool tips or do you guys keep that separate?
I keep my
Oh,
own.
hell
She's
I would not ever.
Let me just go on record saying this.
What is that?
Okay,
I've been working all
You definitely are. I don't share tips
If
with
I
nobody.
work, yes.
No.
I mean, it's been a while since I've had to bartend
You know
with
what?
somebody else.
When
No.
you just asked that question, you know what kind of answer you just got?
because everybody
Wow.
don't
You
hustle the
ever
same way.
seen Child's
Straight up.
Play when he had his hand over the dog? Like, that's exactly what you just said.
Girl, I almost
Get
got
none of this.
no. I've never split
Oh,
tips with
I
nobody.
worked
You're behind the bar with somebody
Let me
else. You're
keep it
both
100
working the
with
same
y'all.
shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all because, like I said, I done been through a lot of shit now. In this little game here, I have bartended at this place. It was. I ain't even gonna say it because people watching. People watching.
Please don't incriminate
No,
yourself.
they actually just closed. I'm gonna be honest. But they made like I didn't even know we split our tips to the end of the night, and motherfuckers got their hands out, and I'm like, what? Shorty, you was Snapchatting and Facebooking and shit. While I'm over here humping, you think I'm finna give you? Well, this my last night. Then I'm taking this and I'm gone. I quit. Fuck you, nigga.
Yeah.
That was it.
So they bought the bottle.
They know who they is.
50. No, just fuck up.
And they
Just got their hands out, split tips. Boy, I hustle. I
That happened to
promote.
me downtown. At
And
a,
I promote. You don't
no,
even bring
no,
nobody in, but I'm supposed to
No.
split with you, shorty.
happened to
I
me
had
at
to
a
stop
club
smoking crack
downtown.
for real.
They
Get
know
off
what
that
they,
shit.
you know what they saw? Well,
Please.
She definitely finna get
It's
some
like
money
shit.
tonight.
No.
She's on
Right.
our work.
When they see me, they be like, we finna
I
eat
went to the
now.
club downtown,
You see that?
and this girl was, no offense, this white girl
No,
working
it's
next to me.
She said, no,
I
I'm
know,
saying
I love everybody.
She said she black white girl, right?
Black
So the girl was like not doing it because all the people who were there was like my DJ from Robinson's. It was his set.
Surprise.
So surprise, it was
They
him.
surprised.
But she's like, oh, we split tip. I said, I don't split nothing. No, I don't. She's like, well, here. I said, well, I'm a guest bartender for one night. So I'm not gonna split my tip. You have all these customers in here, but for me, they were all coming from my old bars. They're like, "Oh, Damo, who is she?"
Right, they come to see you.
They come to see me. So why would I split my money that? But you eat this shit, but take
So she was your
shots.
bar back.
Exactly.
She's a barback. She's a barback for the
So let me
night.
ask you guys, how does that actually work out? Like if you
So,
end up being like guest bartenders at another
I do what I
spot?
want on any other bar.
I
You
used
never
to
tell me
actually,
no.
so I've never done guest bartending
Just,
per se.
yeah, no.
Like I've never been hired, but I've done private parties that I've gotten connections. I've done some children's parties where like the adults had a full-fledged bar in this guy's house. Some places downtown, private parties.
You had the other
Well, that was a base pay of like $500 for 2 hours.
Well,
It was
too?
I was married to the wrong man, and I had this. I was on the verge of a very successful business. I was getting booked a lot, and I was dating, or I was married to the wrong man. But as far as like the splitting tips, I've worked at places where, like you're saying, because I'm promoting or I'm doing everything I can to bring in business, and I've got these other bartenders Facebooking, Snapchat, whatever it is, bullshitting with one customer. I'm serving 15 people to your one stuck on his dick dude. And then, but it's always been a corporation where it's like, well, you have to pull your tips. All right, fine. Well, then I'm going to go over here and talk to my husband for the next 5 hours. I'll see who gets your fucking business ring.
Exactly.
But it too, then...
How did that work?
Well, that was Dave & Buster's downtown. And
Don't. They dudes, but I remember that.
All right,
they
so
dudes.
I gotta ask somewhat of a personal question, because I know every woman likes to be pampered at nighttime. I'm saying, like, you wanna go out to the roof, Chris, and
I take
the Grand
myself
Lux
to
and
the
stuff
roof,
like
Chris.
that. No, I'm saying, like, if you was,
the independent black woman stuff.
yeah,
And I'm just saying, baby boy.
but I'm just saying, like,
You do make
it's
tips, so
being
what's
in a relationship is kind of difficult, like, in the terms of being a
bartender
at certain
because
times,
you're-
because doing some of the hot times, like, especially on the weekends, it's like, damn, like, you may have to work if you're a hot commodity and you got a clientele.
Well, and
of
too,
people
it's-
asking your services.
You told basically like
I think it's
how does
Your
that
relationship,
affect
how to
your
affect your relationship.
Yeah,
I think
does
when-
it take a hit?
When I was younger,
yeah,
because
it's-
I
yeah.
flirted because I thought you had to flirt. Now I know it's personality. I don't have to make you think that I'm going to fuck you. You can come in and I can be your friend, and that's just as valuable. Wisdom comes with age. When you're young, you're dumb, and you think, "Oh, I got to get my tits out. I got to do this and that."
But I'm not gonna lie.
No,
because
listen, if I had on my
these
shoes,
these are gonna be
Let me
there.
get
I'm
your
like, hey,
promotion,
how you
though.
doing?
but I can guarantee you,
Because
your
the crowd-
personality
because-
shines more than
Right.
that.
When
It does, but this
you
always
naturally
happens.
sexy, it just happens. Shit.
And then also like the guys who I know coming about who like that, I'm like, You come for one thing, go, hey, how you doing?
Are you in a relationship?
No.
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 Do you find that it takes a toll? Like
It did. When I was in a relationship when I first started,
I would never allow
he was
a man
like,
to be
you
a
always work. I'm like, well, what you want me to do? You want me to depend on you? I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
So, it did take a little, he was like, you always working. I'm like, look, shit, I got to pay the bills.
So he was basically acting like Diamond's boyfriend.
Yeah, he was.
But did he ever come in and get jealous of you, like
No,
flirting?
he never came to my job.
My
recent
husband
people that I dated-
banned from going into my place.
Yeah, I don't want my
Shout out to
spouse
Lee.
to my-
That's my man.
Yeah, he was just on. I said, man,
No, not him.
I know.
He's amazing. He's amazing now.
Lead a shot
I
out.
hold on. Before you guys walked in, I had literally, you see at FaceTime, Lee. I said, Lee, can I borrow your accent for life? You know what I'm saying?
It'll get you far. He's from the UK.
He's got that English accent.
too, man.
As far as I go with relationships, I have had situations where my relationships didn't work out because of what I did. But then again, it was a lot of the times who I was dating. I felt like they was insecure.
Yeah.
Anybody that know me know that just funny, and I have a good heart and I love people. Right. So whenever I talk to you, it's not coming from a place where I want to fuck you or nothing like that. I'm just making you feel comfortable. You feel me?
But see, that's why your money.
But see, then again, it all depends on what type of man you date, though. Because y'all see my man right here right now. He supports me in everything I do. He's there with me.
Be more like you, bro.
So that's
you
feel me. He's there with me. He sees the guys, some of them.
But at the end of the day,
but he knows who his woman is. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's just that simple.
It takes a very, very strong man to do that.
Exactly.
You're very, very much right. And I think that was when I was younger was a huge part of my insecurities, but it lagged in the man that I was with. Was somebody's going to show up. Well, I make so much money, and you spend it in your low riding car club, but I can't do this. And you. I started bartending when I was 18.
Like she said, it's a lot about age. It's about age.
When I was in younger years, I was like, oh, hey. And it's like,
But I had an older bartender show me the game though. She had, I was trained by older bartenders.
That's even better.
They showed me the game. Like, listen, Mocha, you are pretty. You got a body on you. You have to carry yourself in a way. You cannot fuck over your bar. That's how she called it.
yes,
Don't
you
you
know,
do
not
that?
fuck your customers.
Be appropriate. Be nice.
Yeah.
But be firm with these motherfuckers. Because
Yeah,
if
that's
not,
true.
you can give them the wrong impression. Oftentimes, I turn guys down with a clear face, smiling and everything. So nice. They be like, "Damn, Mocha, I can't help but to love you because you ain't rude." You know what I mean? But I told your ass no.
Do you think that comes from more like an infatuation of what you guys
Infatuated
do?
over a bartender, yeah. Definitely.
A woman, but
yeah,
that's not
definitely.
just bar. A woman who stands out. It comes from a strength, really. If you're willing to be in the midst. Outside of bartending, I kind of want to sink in with
like,
age.
ooh, what's the-
But you put me behind a bar and it's like a light switch. Okay, I'm here to entertain you. We're going to have fun, whatever it is.
And
Drinking,
so the end,
talking,
you're going home, bye-bye,
planning,
bye-bye.
all of that stuff
The
needs to
club
come
tabs
up.
out, you gotta go.
Exactly.
See y'all
It's a
next
light
week.
switch.
So do you think
I ain't never really got put out by bartenders
Look.
because I like to, I gets it
But
in.
you had to move
Mocha ain't
this-
never put me out, but she made me hurry up.
She supposed you
You
next
got my
last.
gun?
Hey, you about to buy 10 more.
So,
Yeah, go ahead. Good.
so
I'm gonna be out
Right,
2
you
more.
have the
Get the
bike
hell
out,
on.
because
So
money.
with the, like a lot of jobs and professions, do you think that when it comes to relationships, it's more of an infatuation phase of like what a person
Yeah.
does?
Oh, yeah.
Because like you guys go through it,
I'm
and I never
telling
thought
you.
about
It's
that.
you know what it is. Let me compare it to metal bands, rapper, every music industry. They've got groupies. Us as bartenders, we have groupies. We have a infatuation. People who are just because we are extrovert human beings, women, men. I used to have a little fan club when I was 25, 26, and little groupies that would come in every Friday and Saturday. I credit that to my marketing, and to that, part of it was just being a bartender, just having that title. To some people, unfortunately, are fake jobs.
You gonna keep going back to this fake job. It pay real cash.
They pay real bills.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Pay real
my
cash.
bills definitely don't pay themselves, and I
Exactly.
have to work very fucking hard, 14-hour shifts, 16-hour
right.
shifts to make my bills. And sometimes I can make that in 5 days. So fuck you and your real job.
You hear me? I tell people all the time. They be like, Mocha, you so cocky. At my real job, I ain't gonna say because people do know what I do. At my real job, though, they be like, you a cocky motherfucker. I'm like, I'm telling you.
You
Y'all did 8 hours. I made that shit
You
2
taking my-
hours.
you
But
taking
it's
my
cool.
line
I'm
now.
gonna be quiet though.
You taking
Do what
my
you
line
say,
now.
boss.
Yeah, exactly.
You say do what you say.
And then buy them a shot because you know what I
Right, and then they come
this.
sit on my bar later. I'll be like, oh shit. They're like, yeah, you sucking that shit at work. What's up? Come on, let's warm up. And I love that. I gotta say that too. My coworkers, they support me. They do. They come and sit on my bar. I love it.
I don't my
Do you know
I
that's
love
why
it. I
I
love
hated
it.
that the
I
last
do.
place that I worked at closed? Because that was the most close-knit group of people. Like when I did the comedy show, the last one that Annette came to, every single one of my coworkers came. And I'm sure all of us have been a part of the bars where it's just women and cattiness and, oh, you bartend better than me. Okay, I'm sorry that I fucking bust my ass. And that frightens you.
Yes.
You
My first year bartender.
Yes.
That's how I was
But that
a new
was the last
girl,
place.
and a lot of them were there before me when it opened up. This club I worked at, strip club. So I'm coming in, and I was a little bit smaller. With age, you gain a little weight. But I was like, wise weight, okay? But I was a new
Wise.
girl,
That's a
and
new-
they were like, "Who is this new girl?" And then their customers started coming to me,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "It's just, it is what it is. You're a new person. This is how it
Too
is."
bad that you ran out of personality, pizzazz. Step up your game or move on.
I'm
That
like,
drives
hey.
me nuts whenever I've trained or anything like that. You should always welcome, and again with the splitting tips, I want you to be as charismatic or more charismatic than I am, so that we both team up and make $1,000 on a Friday night. You know what I mean? Like camaraderie. If you guys go into a bar and you see two
Exactly.
catty ass bartenders, fuck you, fuck. You want to see two bartenders like, hey, pass me a Collins glass. Whoops, dropped it. Everybody laughs.
Yeah,
Now
that's
everybody's
how
talking.
it is in my bar now.
And that's the way that it should be.
I love who
Yeah.
I work with. We all,
I
the
agree
three
with
women,
that.
we all have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Get
We
together.
hang out. We go eat. We go to other bars. We support other bartenders.
Exactly.
We be like, look what she doing.
And that's
like,
a
girl, we
wonderful
don't-
thing.
It's
It
like
is.
wonderful. Us.
If people can get over
Just-
themselves,
yeah.
that'd be the problem. Some people can't get over
A lot of
themselves.
women can't work with women. 'cause
Let's
it's
get
like,
this
I'm
money.
working.
Fuck, I mean,
Exactly. Chase
I don't
the
know
dollar.
about that other shit, but
I just want
let's
to make some money.
get these guys and these
them
women
down.
in here. Let's sell these
You
drinks.
got them.
I always want to
Let's
team
go.
up with a good
Let's
person.
just-
As a person with a following like me, with the same drive and hustle that I got, I'm always willing to work with her.
Absolutely.
Let me ask one more question though. What's the difference between working just at a regular bar and then working at a strip club bar? Like,
Yeah,
I was-
about
no, I was about to say-
$500.
Strip club bar is woo,
It's stupid money.
it's
stupid money.
Stupid money because
what is
you have a
the
lot of
service
guys.
like?
Same thing, but you have a lot of guys like
That
ooh,
are free.
she-
You walk
she
into the strip
cute.
club free with your money. You're
But
already loose.
I got them on my. She got her ass out, but she's got her ass covered up. So maybe I kind of want to tip her. See what she gonna
Yeah.
do.
Right. Or
How
maybe
much
they,
is- how much
or
is
they
it?
think
How
they
much-
got a
how
better
much-
chance
how
about
much-
it. She ain't closing. They gonna-
No.
It's like
Thank
the
you
claw
for
machine that you never win.
$500
It's just a claw
bartender.
machine. You keep putting your money in, and it just never happens.
It's the same thing. It's just that they're more so gonna be attracted to you because they're like, okay, she got on booty shorts, but I don't see her ass crack in the booty shorts. You know?
Men like-
I see something.
That's true.
but I can't see all. So now I'm just keep tipping her. Like, oh man,
Men
she
like
don't
the
know.
strip club, but men also like something to be imagined.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So, because we was when we first met, me, you, and Court was talking about how you had actually worked at a strip club and said, "Hey, I got more money than the strippers themselves."
Yeah,
Like,
like, yeah, that's
like,
what I did too.
have you
And
guys
I
actually
hate-
been in that situation? Like,
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
I definitely have.
they always think I'm the strip, and I'll be like, baby, I don't strip. I'm just thick as hell.
damn.
All I do is pour the drinks. Now I can get you the strippers over there. What you drinking though? And they do tip date like that. I
They
mean, because
tip
I know how to
really.
dance, I will start
Shake
doing
I'm-
my
I'm
dance
a
that I
fucking
do.
bartender. I like
And the motherfucking strippers had complained on me like this bitch trying to
she stole my
take her
money.
money.
But that's
I'm like, well, damn, I just like
But
to
wouldn't it be
dance.
smart if they was like, well, shit, she pour good drinks. They like what she
So are you-
pour. They
so
come
come
cash
up-
at me. We should be working together.
No, some women don't like
Well,
to
but I
work
was-
together.
Again with the cattiness, Corey.
The cattiness, there you go.
Now in my bar,
Goes back to
that did happen. A lot of my friends, a couple of my friends that are my really close friends became real close because we like shit. I know the money at. We better be cool. So he like, I know the money at. Throw it on. So it's like you have to be cool with your bartender.
Yeah.
Be cool with your bartender. All you damn
Always tip
be
your bartenders.
cool with your bartender.
Not only
because
that.
we know where the money at. I know where all the money at.
Yeah.
They come to me to get the
My
money.
eyes are open.
Shit, not only
So,
that, I'm the one that's
it's
gonna
like-
pour you. I'm gonna keep him.
Keep him drunk. So you
Shit,
know.
Keep sending them.
I'm gonna make sure he
Next
take
week.
care of you. Yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta be.
And I'm gonna make sure he don't Bill Cosby ass while you there shaking. Bitch, I got your drink. Bitch, I got your drink down the bar.
Hey,
So you
Rico,
there?
I
Ain't drink that.
So be humble.
I used to say
This is all new to me.
I used to say to my stripper friends, lots of maybe alcohol and drugs were involved in my younger years, but I used to tell them all the time that.
We plead the fifth. We can plead the fifth on
Well,
one
I
question.
don't plead the fifth on
All
the book. I was a stupid bartender with too much money on my hands. But we used to have these talks, and I would go to Stone Park and certain strip-esque clubs, and a lot of the girls, I would tell them, like, let's go to my bar, let's have a private event, and I would tell them how much I'm making, so that means you're getting naked, you're probably going to make more, and they're like, you're making that as a bartender? And I was like, are you doubting me? Like, I'm sorry that I have personality, and that's what pays me, and you have to get, and not that I'm bashing strippers, because
No,
I'm a
never gonna do
mom,
that.
and I've
I
been
love my
near
strippers.
rock bottom to where I've
They're my
thought
babies.
about it. But to me, it's they were shocked at the fact that I was making
Damn it, what they made.
if
yeah,
not
what
more
they make.
half
Yeah.
the time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And with your clothes on.
All right.
And I will say I would have
I don't
a
knock
body
them, though.
suit probably.
No, not at all. Because you never know how low
That's
life
why
can get where you're going to need
anyway.
to
Body.
I got a quick I got a serious question because everybody here outside of bartender, you also have real jobs, like you said, you secretary. You got a G14 classified job like I do. And,
Yep.
I produce comedy shows.
you
Plead
do
the
too.
fifth.
Yeah. But here's the
See,
thing.
you
Don't
hopping the hookah.
I know.
And
Why
talking.
Hey, you see him holding the hookah?
He's a hookah hog, y'all. If you ever see him out, do not smoke hookah with him. Get your own hookah.
I'm going to get a bigger one next time I have another thing. You guys will come to another show.
I'm in. I actually have a bunch of
We're going to have a bigger one with
bartenders.
multiple holes coming from it. Maybe
Multiple
Hookahs.
holes. Okay.
Hookah hole, not multiple.
I'll be here.
Not rushing me out.
No, but no, seriously, like seriously, don't. How do you guys balance the two? Because even in my
That's
job,
what I always wanted to do.
even my job, I
That's
find
tough.
myself like coming and doing a podcast and doing some, like I do I'm an electrician on the side as well too. So it's like I do that part, and
How the hell long you listen on you?
I'm lucky enough.
yeah, I was an electrician.
I'm just lucky.
Fine, I
don't
Well, then
have
you
to
need to
know
come
social
fix
media.
my shit.
Putting up ceiling fans and shit.
You said the question is what?
How do you guys balance it? Because
I
I
found-
can only imagine like when I'm at my job 24 hours, and sometimes the hardest thing is when I have to do overnight calls, and then I get right back up like at 6 for my relief, and then
I feel that way just with
and
motherhood.
I get
and
home.
work.
I get home about 7, and once I drop my little one off, I'm like, I be half dead already. Like I want to go back to sleep, but like,
Well, see, we're
I'm like, I gotta
we're
go-
women with 2 ovaries, sometimes 2 fallopian tubes, and we just can withstand a lot more than men. But all joking,
You just gotta throw that out.
Just throw
with
it
our
out
fake
there.
jobs.
Lord.
So
What else?
to put it, like I just have, because bartending correlates so well with comedy nights that it just is, it's one and the same for me.
Okay.
And then sometimes I'll do hair, but that's to my whatever fits my schedule. But I let nothing get in the way. Motherhood for me is number one. Period.
Right. And
None of that gets in the way.
what about?
Well, me, I'm a secretary during the day, so I'm like, don't add me on. Like, I work with a lot of guys. Mm-hmm. So
Which I prefer
they'll
any
see me
day.
as plain Jane, Dominique, no lashes, no makeup. I'm just like, okay, shirt on, but I don't let them, like, don't add me on Facebook. What's your Facebook? No, we're not friends. No,
Damn.
I don't become friends with my, because I'm in that kind
Don't
of
you
job.
agree? Yeah.
Right.
Then I go to work, bar, it's like, okay,
Yeah, light switch,
be,
right?
You want
Light
to be on
switch.
my Instagram? Go ahead, add me. Yes, yeah.
So
You
for
have to
me,
kind of have 2 hats.
I got a pretty good support system. My mom is wonderful.
Oh.
My family, they all pitch in. I really couldn't get serious about bartending until my kids got older. So yeah, I do have teenagers. It can be difficult trying to work late shifts and make sure that they're
That's the
safe,
hardest part.
especially living on the south side. It's a lot
Living in the
of stuff
city.
going on, raising young black men on the south side. So it's a lot. It takes a village.
Yes.
It's not nothing that
I
I'm
think
just
that's
doing
no matter where
by
you
myself.
are. This climate.
It's
of
my support
we live
system.
in.
Yeah,
How many
That's a good
kids
thing.
do you have?
I have 4.
4? How did you do it?
She is tall. and they
literally
all-
had one. It was like, can you make sure that shit never happens again?
I had 4,
Oh,
4
man.
kids, and I went to nursing school and
I
worked
admire
a
the
full
shit
time
out of
job
you.
and bartended at part time.
Wow.
Yeah,
Holy
I
shit.
did.
That's part of why I wanted to ask that question, because
It's a
I'm
lot.
no.
I
like-
can't. That's the person to ask. Like, I want to know how the fuck you did it.
Support.
My daughter's 7,
Just
and I'm
grace,
like, woo!
grace of God and support. Like I said, that's how I got to give it to God, because if it weren't for Him, I just got to be on 100. There was a lot of nights I was stressed and I was crying. I would have my note cards in my pocket making drinks. People was like, Mocha, you crazy. I have my book right here. Then I talk shit with them and turn around and be into my book. They're like, this girl right here, boy.
That is
So
something.
you
Seriously,
know
that
how
is something to be.
multitask, and
No,
you-
that's
and
something
to
you
be
graduate.
admired.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
And you're still bartending.
Still
That's-
bartending. What?
that-
I love it.
I never
that's
did
what I
that.
mean. Is like
I love it.
you studied, you raised kids, and yet that's going to be like you were saying. You're a great bartender. Longevity will be you in this area of work. For me, that's how I feel. Is like I've
Yeah.
found a niche where it's not about I'm just a bartender. I am something to be praised because I make sure that people, when you go out, you have a great
Yeah.
time, and that's
What?
that multitasking, hardworking thing.
It's a lot.
How do you
I said-
study and bartend? That
that's
was.
crazy.
Hey,
I'm
you know,
trying
you
to figure
just
out
make
how
it
the hell
work.
she did
Yeah.
that. Make the drink
so
easy.
what
They
I
go
would-
talking about.
I can't
I
even
gotta put
bartend
this
and
over
listen
here,
to my
so this
daughter.
is-
Kidney got
Yeah.
When I would do
Kidney
this,
over
a lot of times, because I went to school throughout my kids while my kids were at school, I based all my classes around their schedule. So while they were in school, I was in school. Okay, and so then when they got out, a lot of times I prepared their meals before time. Like I did a lot of crock pots, things like that, huge meals where that they can go ahead and, you know, kind of like, I here your food, just sit down. When they go to bed at night, goddammit, they sleep. All right, I'm at this bar real quick.
Right,
I'm
yep.
gonna check this bag. I'm back at home at 2-something in the morning.
This
I'm gonna get some sleep.
This is me in my
I'm gonna
head.
go online, finish my homework real quick. A lot of my classes
Boy,
were
you
online
petty,
too,
man.
so that helped me out.
So that's this in my mind. What you're explaining is me as a mom in my head, and then what comes out is go fucking bed, and then like this chaotic nonsense. Like I need to do the dishes. Go the fucking sleep. You haven't bathed in 2 days. You don't know how to dress yourself in the morning. Like women who have come before me that have done all of that shit.
I have to give a lot. I have to give a lot of thanks to my kids too because they wonderful. Like I mean I taught them how to do certain things.
Right.
So, you know,
They
it's
have
like,
self-sufficient.
you know,
That's
my
what I'm currently working on
daughter,
with this one.
she's 19. She graduated with all A's, top of her class. She graduated actually early, you know, before her instilling a lot of stuff in her is what helped me.
Well,
because
it's because what she saw as a woman. That's amazing.
And, you know, my daughter, she just, you know, when I had things to do with school or work, or she knew how to go in there and do certain things. She saw me, you know, I put that in them. I put it in them so that it could work for me. In return, I didn't have no whiny ass kid. Mommy, I need this, mommy. My son would be like, go. It's in the microwave. Go sit down.
So
She see mommy studying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's me as a mom.
That's
I'm like, I want her to be self-sufficient. Bathe yourself, and then I'll be too tired in the morning. I'll get home late. Baby, dress yourself. The alarm goes off at 6:30, and then I open my eyes, and she's in like plaid stripes, high heels, my heels, and I'm like, you really thought you were going to school like this? And I'm tempted to let you go. I got to work at 10:15, and it's going to be a long day.
Not too bad for women.
Yeah,
that
my
pour
kids
drinks.
wasn't that smart, but
Y'all doing a
I
damn
couldn't
good
really.
job.
I just recently
I don't have kids.
went full time with bartending. Like I bartend more now because they're
little
older.
freed
But
up.
when they were younger, I could only do like one day. At first, I was just doing Tuesday, remember?
Yeah.
And then I would just do like Saturday here and there. Now I bartend more than I ever did. But that came with time, like you said, wisdom. After they were older and I kind of got them acclimated to, hey, mommy has to work, mommy. Now it's kind of like, oh yeah, all right, ma, I see. I came home, my son was frying chicken the other day. Shit, so he's like, what?
So totally off topic, and maybe somebody can answer in the comments. What I remember, my mom and my dad, blue collar workers, paycheck to paycheck. So like we were left at a young age. I won't say when.
The word,
the internet. But when did you feel like you could let your kids stay? Because I'm like, when is it going to happen where I can be like, all right, I got to go to work. You got yourself. I don't have to pay for.
When did you sleep?
That's
what I'm
sleep.
I'm trying to figure out when the hell you sleep.
I sleep, but he'll
go on
tell
a nice
you
cool
like
date or something with your man. Like what?
My God,
You just named
I
19
sleep,
jobs.
but he'll tell you like I'm the type of person. Like, I don't know, maybe something wrong with me. Like I can't lay down that long.
Or something.
Like soon as I get up every day at the same time. That's just my body.
Can I have some of your blood?
You can, yeah.
I can get off. I'll be late. I need a nap before I go.
He'll be like,
You
damn,
sound like
let's lay down. I'm like,
You
no.
sound exactly like me. God, I worked
That's
all
T-
day.
hey,
You do about a good hour.
Shout out to Team No Dos over here.
Man, team no sleep.
So,
I mean, I don't have kids, so I don't understand how that is. I don't have any kids, so I
Don't.
You learning right
If you don't
now.
mind me
I'm
asking,
33.
You in school.
do you want children?
I don't know. I mean,
That's fair. That was me.
Don't
It
sound
was
too
me.
convincing.
I know, right? She said,
I don't know.
But I can tell you,
then she did her nails like
I was
that.
like,
infantile stage sucks. I
She's
hated
like,
wiping books. I hated that.
I don't know. I have
Yeah,
some
me and
nieces
my
and
kids, we
nephews,
kick
it's like,
I swear.
y'all
That's-
go
that's-
home. Bye.
that's what
I've always told people like you never know what kind of man or woman you are until you have kids.
I'm trying to tell you.
And I've always,
Damn,
I
you
think
know
we
we
had
ain't
that.
got no kids, so this is
I'm
where
trying
I
to
shut the
tell
fuck
you.
up. I'm just gonna shut up.
So that's Lee, my fiance. He did not want children before he met me, and I already had my daughter, who I think was 3 when we met him. And now she's gonna adopt her. Like I'm just on the sidelines. I make sure everybody's fed and bathed, and they're like best friends. She in the car on the way here. You're not my best friend. Daddy's my best friend. And I'm like,
wow.
go fuck yourself, because I pay the bills currently where you live. But it's like that he now, seeing him as a dad, you were meant to be a father. Like, when I met him, no way. I would have never left my kid with that man that I met when I first met him. But I mean, but he'd never had interactions. He barely had interactions with his niece. Now it's like, who is this fucking, this like amazing man?
360.
Yeah, absolutely. And probably me so, too.
Definitely.
Before my daughter, I was like, cocaine and drugs. And now I'm like, I don't sleep.
I'm not going to repeat what she said. I hope it didn't get picked up because we want to be back on next week.
Yeah.
In my younger years, guys. It's all about
younger
experience.
years.
Here's another quick, because we're going to go ahead and wrap up in a minute. So I want to we normally do a top 5 here, so I'm sitting on the sidelines on this one because this is a show for you guys. So I want to say, you guys, you three, come up, like, give me your top 5 advice you would like to give to your customers. Do's or don'ts moving forward. Like, the best advice, like, best top 5 advice you would give your customers moving forward to, like, make your jobs easier.
The number one thing we ask you is just to be patient with us.
Patience.
Patience is number one.
Patience is number one.
Okay.
Patience is number one.
It's with in reason. Like this is what I wanted to coattail on what you were saying earlier. Is people with the snapping or being rude. If I'm genuinely busy and you see that I'm actually, if I'm standing in the corner like this, snap at me, be rude because I'm not doing my job.
Right.
But if I'm sitting there with 5 drinks in front of me,
and they see that,
they're like, Damo, you see me
doing something.
You don't see me doing something?
I only have 2 hands.
Okay, so we
can't use my feet.
We got patience for number 1. What would be number 2?
I think tip accordingly. I really do believe that if you're going to but it's not because
but I work in customer service, so I still.
It's
no
if
matter
you
what
get terrible, I get $1.
Me too.
I'm not gonna leave you with like 50 cents
Me too.
or $1.50.
I think I'm a okay tipper.
No, you're a very good tipper.
No, you're a good tipper.
No, you aren't.
The better you pour, the better your tips.
No, I mean I just be like, hey, when
You
I
can't
come
charge
in,
me $12.50 for this.
I mean,
I'll say the restaurant.
I be known to just like come in a bar and I'm like, fuck it.
It ain't me. You ain't.
I give my card, like put it on the card. I'll be back and forth, this that.
He like Damo. I'm like, okay.
To me, kind of know what you want to drink. That helps us out a lot. Be prepared. And do not order all the drinks and not have the money to pay for them. Pay your tabs.
All right, pay your tabs.
Wait a minute. Tell me.
Do not order people behind you.
Wait. So you got people that order. We'll just say 5 drinks, and we like. Man,
my Cash App ain't working.
Phone
them post the
guess what? I'm drinking all these drinks.
Cash App me the bread for my drink. Give me 1 second. Let me step out and see if my Zelle. Hold on, security.
And the drink's already poured.
Man,
all right, so
wait a minute, they do that?
Oh my God!
So
pay your tab.
So you got patience,
tip quarterly, pay your tab.
Make sure pay your tab.
Don't order people behind you. Do not take Pookie them orders.
And don't put no pills in people's drinks.
Don't do it.
Order your drink, basically.
Order your own
Y'all
drink.
got more than 5. It sounds like about 12.
I've seen plenty of guys try to pill Cosby people.
Are you kidding me?
Heck
Pill?
yeah.
That is one thing I have
Outside we call it pill Cosby.
I've never seen.
Wow.
High volume or not.
You have
clubs,
to watch
bars.
your yet. They know I am keen on taking people's shit.
You're mama bear.
And moving because I see it. I've seen
You
guys.
get
never
blamed
seen
for
that
it.
happen.
You know what
I
I'm
be
saying?
like, what the fuck is you doing?
I know what I'm gonna do is like.
I want to drink by you. I've never felt safer, and I've never even drank with you before.
I'm gonna make sure you try.
I'm going. Come back outside.
Try it. I've seen guys do it.
Damo when I ordered the drink, and I left for about 20 minutes, and she put a napkin in the straw, and she just it's like. I felt like it was one of them little flasks or something like that.
I've watched drinks. I've just never been witness to that kind of shit happen.
I have. I've seen it happen.
Maybe it's because I prevented it by pulling it behind the bar.
For a person to do something like that just shows how thirsty they is.
Yeah,
I know. Well,
people have a lot of malicious intentions.
Not only that, it really is men that know they can't get X, Y, or Z, and that's a shoe in. But into it comes with a lot of men that don't have the utmost respect for women. You don't have a choice to fuck me because it's gonna happen tonight. Period. And that's. I've been at parties, not bars that I've ever worked at. I've been at parties where I've interrupted something happening. And
I've seen it happen before.
Raise hell.
It was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I see what you're doing,
That's
sir.
what I mean is to see.
Get your ass up and get the fuck out of here. Before I call the police.
So
I don't know how I would deal with that. I would assume I'd be like the fuck out, but I might jump the bar.
So we got patience. We got tip accordingly. We got get your own drink.
Don't let
No, get your own drink.
Be safety.
Don't get your drink. I'll kick your ass. You come behind my bar.
What was the fourth one?
Don't order for somebody behind you.
Don't order for somebody behind you.
I'm sorry, I'm notorious for that, but I'm sorry.
Ooh, don't come.
Oh yeah, and he said,
how you
I walk off.
And what's the
I'm like,
last
1
one?
minute.
What's the last one?
It's respect. It's respect.
Respect.
No, respect. Period.
Respect.
Just
I was saying like 6
All
of
those
them.
If you
are
come out
very
to-
good.
Well, and if you
Good
come
ones.
out to go out to a bar to have a good time, we bartend because we genuinely want to have a good time and make a little bit of money. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So when you come out with a bad fucking attitude, you ruin our night as well.
All right, so we got a top 5. So we got
Wow, top 17. Shit,
We got how many? How long?
Shit, I lost track.
Oh wow.
Y'all lost him with
So-
the Bill Cosby
so-
situation.
so-
That shit is
Hey,
real.
do we have any questions
still very
online?
good.
Because I see we got some comments.
Nah, yeah.
Still out of fire.
Not
No questions?
No questions.
This is they literally saying Tim says it's lit. Y'all lucky Tim because Tim be let's go boy, let's go. Pull me a drink.
And he drink nothing but J-Mo. So,
He comes to visit me. He came to visit me too.
Tim
bar.
gonna get around.
oh yeah,
He gonna if he say he gonna come support you. That's one thing I said.
He
He gonna
has
show
come.
up. He gonna have a good time and he gonna have good fun.
He
He
does.
ain't gonna be
Do you understand?
disrespectful.
I
He
cannot
gonna have a
wait. You
good
guys are
time.
getting on that list.
He is
My
down.
next comedy night. I have in the place that it's going
I got
to
a
be.
drive lane coming.
yeah, you
Lamar,
come
come on.
in.
You better come get me.
So it's
I want to enjoy myself.
the-
I come get you.
We'll take an Uber home. No, we'll
Thank God to Uber.
Yeah,
Uber is
okay.
Man, we ain't talking about that. That should have been some time. Uber is the bar's best friend. That's all I got to say.
I'm gonna be honest
I'm
with
gonna
you.
put your drunk ass in the Uber.
I'm gonna be honest.
And you're gonna tip me $40.
I'm gonna be honest. It's my best.
Your cash
In my face job too, it's a blessing too because the amount of T-bones and
Hell
car
yeah.
accidents
Man,
has
listen.
been cut down by like
By Uber.
27%.
When I
Oh,
was
has it really gone
Yes.
down that much?
even me as a bartender, I'm here to. I prefer to get in the Uber.
Me too.
I will leave my car
Yeah.
at the fucking crib. I'm in the Uber.
Yeah.
Because I like to get drunk. Yeah, I don't want to.
She said,
Hey,
Well, that's so do you guys, there's a totally, I don't know if do you guys drink on the job? Are you allowed to?
Yeah.
Definitely. I ain't working nowhere where I can't drink on the
these
job.
bars. You guys don't split your tips.
Don't hire
You
me
gotta
if I
fucking-
can't drink
you
at
been
your
working on the wrong
job.
side of town.
Yeah, we're
You need to come west and south.
I am the liquor regulator.
She coming.
Before any motherfucker, I'm getting the
She
drink.
coming back.
Believe
And she
that.
gonna give us a shot.
Goddamn right.
I'm not telling her what bar she do it at, but she give me a shot. I got two.
All right, so we at that time of the show, man. We finna go ahead and wrap it up. This has been a really good show, dope show.
Hold on,
Like
can't wrap it
the
up
It's been a
yet. Tim
lot
got
of
a
fun.
question. Tim got a question.
Oh,
Y'all working about All-Star Weekend. And basically
Um,
what? Because I know
I'm
Chicago
trying to figure out where I'm
about
working.
to be cracking.
It
People
is.
keep asking me.
What?
but
Yeah,
You
I
better
live
I live day by
be.
day.
You better be
When
somewhere.
is it? I'm
where
like,
it's
I work
cracking.
February.
wrong bar.
No, you need to
It's
follow
like
us.
it's
I didn't know
it's
what time it was.
All-Star
Day
Weekend gonna be
weekend.
cracking.
What are you talking about?
All-Star
All-Star
Weekend
Weekend.
What is
basketball.
that, man?
NBA,
Okay,
it's in
basketball.
February. NBA All-Star
Sorry,
Weekend.
I don't know. I'm gonna start thinking about it. Somebody actually want me to bartend a party. I didn't really. I haven't because it's so far for me.
It's a
I got a lot going on, but
I
I have had a few people ask me what was I doing. I don't know. I want
It's
to
a
work.
couple months
Yeah,
away,
I'm
but
trying
still,
to-
that's something to put in thought.
Yeah.
Where y'all
I'm
gonna
gonna
be at bartending? Where y'all gonna be bartending at on New Year's Eve? This was the tell me.
I'm
New
not
Year's
bartending.
Eve,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be
in
outside.
bed.
I'm gonna be outside more than likely.
Yeah.
You're going
I'll
out.
probably
You
be
taking
in
a day
the-
off?
I'm taking
I'm gonna
that
be
night
in
off.
the
I couldn't imagine bartending on a day like that. They
I'll
must be
hate
First
mad.
place I've worked
I heard a lot
at that
about
is
it since
closed on
They don't like
holidays.
it.
I'm getting
I'm
so
gonna dress up and get
so
pretty.
yeah,
you
and
should have
somebody
a
gonna
million
serve
show.
me that day.
I will.
Yeah.
And I want to come drink.
I
I'm
will.
gonna be a club watcher. Actually, that's what I'll be. Watcher is right by Curie, where I went to. Yes.
Okay.
It's all the condors know about Watcher.
boo.
Shout out condors. Whatever.
Y'all get no love in here. Y'all in House of Warriors. And
But
whatever
watch
else
her.
out there.
Yes, me. So I gotta-
All right, so we're gonna wrap up the show. We're gonna go around the table. You guys
Promote
advertise,
yourselves.
promote yourselves. Let us know what's going on. Us personally, we're trying to put something together because we get a lot of talks about meet and greets and live podcast shows, and we would love to get all three of you guys in the same building at once to be bartenders.
We wish
That would actually be
That'd be together.
You know,
Listen, but you're
A lot
sharing your
of fun.
tips with me.
She said that.
You hear me?
I'll give you that day.
That's fine.
So-
Because I really feel like we all work the
together.
same.
Actually, before y'all say y'all shots out, I actually want to take my hat off to you ladies because
No.
I don't know how the hell y'all do it. Number one,
Thank you.
because I ain't got the patience. I've been to hit somebody with something.
Gotta have
I'm not
patience.
even about
You have to
to
have patience as a bartender.
Not only that,
Swear you do.
for you guys to be moms, well, except for you, but for you guys to be
You still
moms,
don't
have
mom,
a regular
God.
job, be in a relationship, you damn near married. For y'all to do that shows why men need women. Wow, we can talk
right.
all that shit about it.
Yes.
That's right.
Y'all carry a
Corey,
lot
that
of
was
load.
amazing.
Yes, we do.
That's,
Yes,
Because
we
you
do,
could even
Corey.
say, no, go with your daddy, or
No.
have your daddy watch it, whatever the fuck.
But I
But y'all
have to.
doing this and not complaining.
That's right.
Yeah.
For us to be like, bitches ain't shit. I'm taking them words back. I love
nice.
y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's some of us good. It's
Excuse
some
my
good
language.
ones out here though.
Yeah.
You're
Can
right.
I-
You're right.
We witnessing 3.
And can
You're
I
right,
ask?
you're
Hey,
right.
can I add something to it?
Y'all missed y'all beat on
Because
2 of them though.
Yeah.
Just let y'all know now. Y'all missed y'all.
But hey, can I add something
still
to that? It's a lot of
And
people.
20 tips.
It's a lot of people, and it's a lot of guys that be like, man, they say, well, how hard it is because of this situation. No, it's not.
They just showed.
If you,
I'm
they,
respect
think
for
about
a woman
these,
will go
these
a
women,
long way.
you know, have
Yeah.
2 jobs in some cases, and they're making it happen. And I'm like,
With
they,
kids though.
if
And
they can
chasing-
get 2 jobs,
and
3
chasing-
kids,
I
and
gotta
handle their
salute y'all.
business without complaint.
And chasing dreams.
You can get out. You can
Dreams
get out
and
your mama.
chasing-
You can get out your mama basement playing Xbox all day to get a
trying to
job
tell
and handle
you,
your
baby.
business, man. So
It is good women out here.
It
And
is.
in return
And they work
to
hard.
your compliment, Corey, there's a lot of great men out there that
That help and
support us
support,
women and believe, love you, Lee, in our dreams and our goals.
My man, Lee.
And it,
That's right.
it really is. I mean, you said it. It takes a
village.
village.
That's right.
And it's not, I mean, we are strong women. And I would do it with or without Lee, or you would do it without whoever. But we still, I think I've grown the most because of a man. Because he's enabled me to believe in X every single thing. Well, it's a failure, and he knew it. Go fucking do it, babe. That's you men are just as wonderful as us.
Definitely.
Women are. It takes
take my hat off,
adults to
Adult.
realize
Thank you.
Yes.
not
Thank
children.
you. Thank you. That's the key word. Right
Tim
there.
gonna say, I need one of them type of women. You be out at the bars enough. Get you one.
So y'all gonna have to
Stop
tune in
talking
every
to
last
the
one of y'all bars for
Yeah.
the rest of the week.
Absolutely.
So, all right,
So when can you start?
yeah, you want to go first or?
Okay. Dominique, the bougie bartender on IG, Dominique Tierra.
She ain't bougie.
She's extra bougie.
But
She
you
bougie,
can
bougie,
catch me at
bougie.
Robinson's Ribs on Thursdays.
Black on.
Black owned.
Karaoke-
Yes,
karaoke
my
person.
DJ.
Surprise.
Everyone knows him. I'm there Thursdays. I
People
also
have you
do.
juking.
I'm
Can
everywhere.
we do a
Just
party
follow everywhere.
bus of like
I'm
a
everywhere.
bar
So,
hop? I want to go to
just
your
follow
bars.
my
Fuck
IG.
this
On my
north side
Facebook.
shit.
Come on.
West
All
Side
right.
shit. West Side shit.
All right, so West Side. All right.
Niffer Bruno on YouTube. I dabble in comedy because I'm a mom and I don't understand what the fuck I'm doing. So you can catch me there. And I produce comedy shows. I will
Ain't
not.
Cosby Pills, but
Yeah,
Dope
I
show,
will not
dope
promote
show.
the bar I'm at until they pick up my comedy show. So Niffer Bruno on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.
All right. And I am Mochahantis. You can. My name is Mochahantis_4 on Instagram.
That means she's 4
AKA
foot tall.
AKA Too Damn Thick, AKA Pocket Size Babe, AKA Your Favorite Bar Star. I am located at the 50-yard line on Wednesdays for karaoke.
Fried chicken.
Yeah. Sunday nights for our LGBT crowd. Also Thursdays I travel bartend. Fridays you can catch me at Shaq's Lounge in Dalton. It's a hookah lounge. You have to come check it out.
I'm a cigar smoker.
Yeah.
So Sundays
When
are
I smoke my
reserved.
cigar now, I'll be there.
So Sundays are reserved for Juicy Smouye, then, right?
No, no, I'm not even finished. Look, I'm like no.
I have no comment.
I'm like no.
No comment.
But Saturday nights I'm also at Judy's Sports Bar. Sunday mornings I'm at Judy's Sports Bar
Where's it?
as well. That's 512 East 103rd Street for the sports and all the football games.
How do you remember your schedule?
I got it. I've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, she got this
I
shit down.
can't
Hey,
more
all right.
than two
Busted.
schedules
Wherever
too
she at, we
Yeah,
at.
done. All right. So yeah, we got to close out, man. You got any event shout outs, whatever, man?
Uh-huh.
I'm at the Skull Lounge with you after we.
Yeah, because we
end
missing the
this.
game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and
I got one shout out. My DJ DJ Lip Gloss has a birthday party coming
Oh, what
up.
up, DJ? Look,
DJ Lip Gloss, that's
she
my
is 4 foot tall.
thing.
Y'all need the network.
She's 4 foot tall, but her birthday party coming up, so look on
I
my
like
Facebook
DJ
for
Lip
her
Gloss.
flyer.
Team back pockets. Lip gloss.
Team back.
She had bartended at, I'm sorry, she had DJ'd at SLR a few times.
Yeah.
I worked out there too.
It's
SLR,
It's
in Harvey.
I don't know.
164th,
134th.
164th right off Wall Street.
We getting out of here, man. We gonna network. We looking for
But
podcast
first-
spots.
Oh, I actually don't have really a shout out. I actually want to commend you ladies for coming in, first of all.
Thank
So,
you.
round of applause for the ladies.
Already got it.
Now, round of applause. Number 2, I would like to say network. You guys,
Definitely.
Yeah.
so you got you, and us. That's networking. Because
Network is really
not just
good.
doing a
I
podcast.
a
we
shout
network.
out to Let's Talk About It Shy for giving an opportunity to
Yes.
bartenders,
To us
to
bartenders.
singers, to thanks to you guys for chasing your dreams so that you can allow and inspire other people to also do the same and follow
That's right.
suit.
Thank
So,
you guys for
hats off
having
to
us.
you
Thank you
guys.
for having,
No
thank you for
problem.
having us.
That's really all I wanted to say. This.
And I'm finna go have me a drink now.
We're gonna get served.
Hey, we
Get
finna.
out of here.
Hey, we finna.
Somebody about to serve her and treat her
Hell
like
yeah.
she's supposed to be treated.
Yeah.
Hey,
The follow up live video.
We finna close out the show, and we had a special guest Friday. Scooter
Scooter
Shows.
Shows.
Hey, we was up here talking about chicken just a while ago.
Oh, you might well play the
You
song.
already know.
Extra mild sauce. What? If y'all heard it here first.
no.
Y'all hear this music in y'all bar, y'all know it's Scooter Chose. Shout out Scooter Chose, man.
Okay.
My little cousin. The hell?
It's his.
Another
his
The
DJ.
head fucking up.
Boy, you worse than some of the DJs I know in these streets.
I am.
No, it's not his side gig.
No, it ain't.
That's a cool little thing right there.
that speaker.
Okay.
Or
That's
the
loud,
mixer.
too.
No,
the
the
speaker
mixer.
is amazing.
Mixer and the whole little demo.
What, you trying to put the Bluetooth on? You know how to pause it?
Let me get all of you guys on Instagram or Facebook.
You gotta take a picture, y'all.
Yes, definitely.
Oh yes, we do.
Y'all left
Who's
on
got the
here.
Mine's
best
just
phone?
Lovely Sierra on Instagram.
What is it?
Yeah.